Hello there YouTube, this is Straight Isis and I am doing another video for you guys today, and I'm sorry if my attitude is not optimal or as optimistic as it typically is, but I am a bit angered today. And the reason that I'm angered is because my husband has been a chef. He's been in the pizza business. He's owned his own pizzeria since he's been about 14 years old. He owned it with his older brother at that time. Not legally, but him and his three brothers were running a pizzeria when my husband was 14 and his brother was 19. Anyway, and he is significantly older than he'll be 40 this year, so he's been in the restaurant industry for a very long period of time. And what my video is about today, I'm stuttering, I'm so pissed off. He comes home, and I work from home, so I'm always home, and I live vicariously through him. And he came home yesterday and he told me this, the stories of the people that come into his restaurant, and and what has me angered. I'm gonna just cut to the chase. What has me angered is the fact that these people, or people in general, go into service-related industries, and they go in there with this holier-than-thou attitude. Like, just because somebody's cooking your food, they're not worth the dirt that you scrape off of your foot. Or just because somebody is working in a store, you don't show them any common courtesy. This is just a little bit of background information. Yesterday he was telling me about this story about these people who came in there, and my husband has a New York style pizzeria here in Michigan, and the guy came in and he was like, I would like a slice, and he's like, I'm from New York too, and my husband said, yeah, but I'm from New York. He says, yeah, I know, we already had this discussion last time I was in here. And he's like, okay, my husband sees hundreds of people a day, he's gonna remember your funky ass. So, and then he's like, oh yeah, well, what part of New York is it that you're from again? And he's like, I told you that last time I was here, don't you remember? And so my husband's like, okay. So my husband says he just walked into the back of the restaurant, cooled down, because it was about to be off and popping up in there. My husband, and see, that's one thing about my husband, he is the type of person who really does let, he's a better person than me, because, I don't give myself a moment to cool off sometimes. Sometimes I just fly off the handle. And that's one great thing that I do love about my husband, is he has the ability to take a step back, evaluate, and then come back to the situation with a clearer head. I'm not very much capable of doing that. Another instance that happened to him last week, he was doing an order for a company, and they had over over a $90 order for lunch. And there was like 12 people paying for, 12 people ordering this $90 worth of food. And they all wanted to pay individually. Do you hear me? When you come here, can you pay us? We want to pay individually. We don't, can you break it down individually for each order, and we'll pay you individually when you get here? And I said to my husband, how many companies that actually do that? He said, well, Straight Isis, they order a lot from us, and I just wanted to keep them happy. Alright. I wouldn't give a fuck about keeping your ass happy if you want to make my day fucked up and just give me enough of the problems. They just trying to find ways to fuck with people. Just because somebody's in the service industry does not mean that you're better than that person. There's another time that my husband told me that he was working in the place, and this lady, she was looking at something on the display, and she was like, I'm interested in this. I need you to help me. You need to come here. You come help me. And I said to her, well, did you break her fingers? How did you respond? He said, I told somebody else to help her. But that person didn't want to help her either, so he ended up having to go over there and help this woman. And he's like, just the way and the tone that people talk to people, it's uncalled for. You're dealing with another human being. This human being is making your life easier because your fucking fat, lazy ass, or your lazy ass does not want to cook. My husband makes the best food anyone has ever put down their fucking throats. Don't treat people in the service industry that way. These people are helping you out. You're not helping them out. Yeah, sure, you're giving them some money, and you're investing in the community. You're not just helping out that person. You're investing in your community. So what I suggest to you guys, show some respect to people in the service industry, because they work very, very hard. They work very, very hard to put food on the table and to pay their bills, just like you do. Don't think that because you got a whole bunch of money that you can treat people like shit, because you know what, sweetie, what goes around comes around. And my husband is an awesome person. He's an awesome individual. And while y'all are trying to make him feel down about him because he's in the service industry, because he's cooking your food, he's making your pizzas, he's making your calzones, he's making your spaghetti, he's making your chicken parmesan and eggplant parmesan, he's doing all your he's doing your bolognese sauces, he's making all your chicken franchise, he's doing all this stuff for you guys because you guys don't know how to do it your damn selves. So, my only suggestion is, please, people in the service industry are people too. They don't need to be shit on by people who come in there. You're coming in there because you want their service. So don't go in there acting stupid. You know, I'm sorry. I just get so upset because I don't understand how my husband can just brush it off, because I can't. It really hurts me when he comes home and he tells me these stories about these people who just think that he's not worth anything because he's cooking their food. Just show some respect, people. All right, show some respect. It hurts me that people, in order for you to feel good about yourself, you have to put somebody else down. It's not like that. You're not even putting him down. You're hurting me. He could care less. I'm the one who is actually being hurt by it, not him. And I don't like the way I feel when he tells me these stories. It really hurts my heart that he deals with these types of people day in, day out. And my message today is just please show respect. So if anyone that you come in contact in the grocery store, the people who are at the cash registers, people who are at Target, Walmart, these people, if some of them have a funky attitude, go to another person. Just go to somebody else. You know, people in the food industry, just people in the service industry, show them some respect because they're helping you out. They're helping you out. So that's my only message today. Nobody is better than anyone. We're all people. We're all the same. We all bleed red. So stop acting like your shit don't stink because you put your pants on one leg at a time like the whole fucking world does, alright? And for Just Wants to Laugh, this is for you, sweetie. I'm free! See you guys later.